Sony hopes to reinvent the wheel of the way we look at mini LED TVs with an RGB TV, the same as Hisense, basically. Now, what makes this unique is it's targeting QD-OLED specifically. It's like a direct challenge to the king at the throne, right? And the claim is that they can hit 90% of Rec 2020, but also get 4,000 nits of brightness, giving color volume that is just not possible on QD-OLED, which, spoiler alert, it is actually possible on TVs like the Samsung S95 series this year. So yeah, the S95F to be specific. And we'll see how that kind of plays out, that conversation. But there is a better proposition for full screen brightness, or 100% windows of brightness. In English, just a full white screen would be brighter than it would on OLED, which would dim down, right? And then that would be a big benefit for a lot more people, right? Brighter, sustain longer without dimming down for the sake of protecting itself from burn-in. Great, but also having color advantages that are on par with QD-OLED. Now, this is the first time since 2013 we've seen Sony target color specifically so aggressively. I think they kind of got tired of hearing that their TVs are washed out, pale, pukey, ugly, in comparison to, again, their competition, which is Samsung right now being the king for color, and I think Sony wants to take that crown back. And there's no denying it. If Sony could do that, fix their crappy motion, and keep their excellent processing for sharpness and upscaling of older content, they would kind of be back at the top. It's really a simple formula to follow, but for some reason they struggled for years to figure this out. See, this is what has limited Sony time after time again, and I'm so glad that finally we're hearing talks about a brand new type of television potentially available in 2025 this year. Again, we don't know what to expect, but I would imagine they're prepping the stage to test the waters and the excitement for IFA, or to see how people would do, even maybe for a late launch later on this year after that. Point being, Sony's working on something very special. People are saying the Bravia 10 is going to likely be that TV, which I have no reason to doubt that. But I've also heard talks of a Quantum Dot OLED that's going to compete with the S95F and be able to be a placeholder until that TV comes out. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out. It really does seem like a lot more manufacturers are banking on LED technology versus self-emissive technologies. I mean, I wonder why. I wonder why the cost. No shit, right? It's expensive to manufacture, so they're going to cut those costs down. Now, the thing that bugs me about them cutting costs, it's not passed off to us. Sony, I promise you, for the Bravia 10 will still be damn near $4,000. So for that, why not just have something we actually would want? A really souped up Quantum Dot OLED from Sony. But again, we might get that this year. Rumors are rumors. Take them with a grain of salt. But let's see what they do, and let's hear what you guys think about it in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.